Hey, how's it going, guys? So you did not read that title incorrectly. I am rewatching the Star Wars: The Old Republic cinematic trailers. So if you guys are new channel, welcome. So let me explain, because you guys are probably thinking, for those of you who've been with me for a while, you guys are thinking like, why? You already saw the cinematic trailers a long time ago, like near the beginning of your channel, correct? But however, what the one thing that really did bother me was uh what some people always said, is not negative or anything like that. They kept on saying like, I watched the ones where the dialogue was different, so I'm going to be watching the ones that is pulled directly from the channel Star Wars: The Old Republic. So these are the original trailers. So I'm going to be watching the Return trailer, I'm going to be watching uh Hope trailer, I'm going to be watching the Siege trailer, and I'm also going to be watching the Sacrifice trailer, Betrayed, and Disorder. So that's gonna be 6 trailers, but and also the Old Republic cinematic trailers that are on my channel is currently the most viewed video on my channel. Almost 120,000 views. I mean, that is insane. Cause uh, the one next to it is barely like what 23,000 views, which is still good. But if you do put it in comparison of 120,000, that is insane. So I'm gonna be watching again. The dialogue will be different. I do remember some things from the trailers already. The great cinematics, great fights, great choreography, everything. However, and the reason why I want to watch it again is because I've been watching a lot of Star Wars lore videos a lot lately when it comes to Dude Film, and he keeps on putting the Old Republic cinematics in there, and it's making me want to watch it again. So I thought, if I'm gonna watch it again, I might as well watch it again on the channel. So without anything else, let's start with our very first one, which is Return.
Korriban, ancient birthplace of the Sith. We believed ruins were all that remained of their evil empire.
I swear, I had no idea what was in those crates. I'm innocent.
You were smuggling Sith artifacts, Captain.
Fine, keep the artifacts. Just give me back my ship.
Oh man, it's great seeing this again.
Eyes front.
Just inspecting the troops, Corporal.
Sotil, what's wrong?
I sense a great darkness.
I really like everything in the Old Republic. The armor design, the troops design, everything better than the prequels and sequels, in my opinion. Wasting no time, just right into it.
Empire has returned.
We must warn the Republic.
Our shuttles can't outrun those fighters.
Well, guess who's got the fastest ship in the sector?
Station defenses breach. All hands evacuate.
Look out!
I still remember what I said about him. I kept on saying like he's kind of like he must be Han Solo's like ancestor. Just kept like based on like what he kept on saying as like who's got the fastest ship in the sector, how he loves his ship, and also on top of that, the way he has like that long trench coat, the hat that looks like Cad Bane's hat. And the way he walks, and he's about to pull out dual pistols or dual blasters, however you want to call it, kind of always gave me like gunslinger vibes. But I know he is one of the classes that you could play in the Old Republic game, which is I think can you play smuggler in the Old Republic game? I forgot. But either way, or was it bounty hunter? I know you could play bounty hunter, but I don't know if you could play smuggler. But either way, let's continue. And I remember him.
My ship!
Will she fly?
She's not pretty, but she's tough.
Here we go.
Captain, prep your ship. This is our fight.
Man, they look badass. And there's Malgus.
T7, prep the iron cannons.
Man. The choreography is amazing.
Go, Satil. You must walk a different path.
Here we go.
On those guns, now!
Just like the Millennium Falcon. That was always cool, redeflecting the lightning. Man, the fact that he's holding out against 2 Sith on his own is still amazing. Our Malgus. He did what he could.
Keep them off me! Hyperdrive's almost ready!
I forgot what the ship's name was. If you guys happen to know that ship's name, please put down in the comments below.
They've escaped, Master. You failed.
No, Malgus. This is only the beginning.
Yes. After 1,000 years, Korriban is ours again. Welcome home.
So the Sith recaptured Korriban. Alright, like I said, the return cinematic trailer, I say, is amazing. The lightsaber choreography was amazing, and also it's chronological because basically the only one that was pretty much present in almost every single one of those trailers was Malgus. So basically we saw Malgus's like character arc from apprentice to master to how he is today. All right, next one is Hope. Just right into it. So the main difference you guys said I missed was the dialogue.
For centuries, Alderaan stood as a beacon of hope in the Republic. But the Empire came. And with one savage strike, brought Alderaan to her knees. Now, time is running out, as few are left to face the enemy.
Oh, in my opinion, when I said that the troopers, like the Republic troopers in the Old Republic, their design looks a lot better. The first time I ever saw them, they reminded me of clone commandos. Basically, every single one of them looked like clone commandos. And how he did, I still remember his performance against the Sith. How he did, he's like stronger than any clone commando there is.
For those that remain, there is but one choice. We must fight to victory or death for the Republic!
Man, that's crazy. The troopers went toe to toe with like Sith. Yeah, the fact that he could take Force Lightning and just still move forward is insane. The masks look really cool, the armor, everything. Designs are amazing. She's trying to achieve her own kill streak too. Nice. Okay, now this is I remember was one of the most common replies that you guys placed. I did ask like, how is she able to do that? And basically, you guys said it was the Force ability called. I literally typed it up because as soon as I saw her in the first trailer, I was like, oh, that's right, that's right. Tutaminis? I hope I said that correctly. Tutaminis, and basically it's actually the same ability that Yoda used on Count Dooku and Darth Sidious when they used their Force Lightning in episodes 2 and 3. And I thought it can only work on Force Lightnings. I did not know it could work on lightsabers as well. And this part right here is what always gets me. That it looks like she's using the Force or holding out so long that the lightsaber itself is about, the blade itself looks like it's about to break in half. That's what always like stood out to me. What always amazed me was his arm's not gone. The fact that he was holding it. And yet he managed to survive that. By the way, if I said that force ability incorrectly, like the pronunciation wise, I do apologize.
While the sacrifices are heavy, we fight knowing that a single spark of courage can ignite the fires of hope and restore peace across the galaxy.
Yeah, so this trailer was a Republic victory, while the first one, Return, was a Sith victory since they managed to reclaim their homeworld Korriban. Now the next one, and I gotta say, I still remember this other one, and the third one, which is Deceived, and it is amazing. The battle at the Jedi Temple really stuck with me. And you guys mentioned that it was also Malgus's dialogue here that is also different as well. I thought you guys only meant the Hope trailer, but no, you guys also meant the Deceived trailer. Malgus's dialogue was also different.
Our time has come. For 300 years,
I'm turning off the captions.
we prepared, we grew stronger. While you rested in your cradle of power, believing your people were safe and protected.
Light work. And I know she's a Mandalorian.
You were trusted to lead the Republic. But you were deceived. As our powers of the dark side have blinded you. Assumed no force could challenge you. And now...
Remember? Yep. One hell of an entrance.
Finally, we have returned.
Oof. Damn. The Mandalorian is literally wiping out every temple guard there is. Nice dodge.
You were deceived. And now your Republic shall fall.
If I remember correctly in the galactic timelines, this was after the Treaty of Coruscant. I mean, this created the Treaty of Coruscant. What was I saying? Like I said, amazing trailer. In my opinion, that fight scene alone is better than episodes 7 through 9. All right, next one. Now, this one was really interesting because it pretty much kind of branched off from the story of the other three because it now focused on a third faction. And I had to look it up after you guys also helped out. They're called the Eternal Empire. And after watching a lot of lore videos and after watching a lot of Valkorian videos by Duty Film and everything, I know who that already is, and I know who the twin boys are.
A man can have anything if he is willing to sacrifice. With your birth comes a solemn vow. You will have nothing.
More troops! Over there! Yeah!
Your privilege is the dirt.
Trying to get Dad's approval.
In the darkness, only ambition will guide you. The oaths you swear, the promises you make, they are yours alone.
When I first saw this, and it was the one in white, Arcane, I forgot his name, Arcane or Archon. He's the one that like exhibited a lot of anger towards the father of Valkorion. To be honest, I thought it would have been him because I do remember like I kept on saying like they're kind of like the yin and yang, trying to, white, black and white, and trying to look after each other. And one needs the other. To be honest, I thought he would be the one that would harbor a lot of darkness and dark side, while he would be the one harboring like goodness and light, just because based on their clothing. But was I wrong?
Your freedom will be the wars you wage. Birthright, the losses you suffer.
I don't remember who she was.
Your entitlement, the pain you endure. When darkness finds you, you will face it alone.
That is so cool. The mask and the arm. For me, when I first saw this, I was amazed because two lightsabers, that means probably two really high-ranking Siths and Jedis they had to target and take out. But the fact that the Eternal Empire was powerful and strong enough to take out both the Sith Empire and the Republic, because one can barely do it to one another, but these guys can do it to both sides at the same time. And in my opinion, if I had to choose, this lightsaber right here is my favorite design, but I really like the white color on this one too, even though it looks like Anakin's. But if I really had to choose one, this design would be the one I would have. Still, it does not satisfy him. And the fact that he killed his own twin brother. And it's insane that that is what Valkorion wanted to happen. That is what meets his approval.
Come with me, son.
One cool detail that for some reason I did not catch the first time I watched this, and I caught it in one of the lore videos, was this. When he started getting angry and wanted to attack, right here, his eyes turned yellow, so that means the dark side is flowing through him, because that is one trait that is shown in dark side characters. I remember in episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Anakin Skywalker on Mustafar, you can see the yellow eyes he has, and also Malgus in the past trailer, you can see the yellow eyes. So that's like one of the characteristics of a Sith. And then right here, once when he realized what he did, it went straight back from yellow straight back to his blue eyes. So that is one detail I did not notice, and it's really cool that even the smallest things have like a really huge impact on the scene. All right, next trailer is Betrayed. I forgot which one this was. Oh, that's right, they had a sister. She has to hide her ability of the Force, otherwise Valkorion will take interest.
Another. Fight.
Yep, and this is where she exposed herself. And he witnessed it all. And Valkorion pushed her into her villain arc. Personally, I thought it would have been cool to see the twins more in this one. you want to leave, you gotta get through them.
Stay behind me.
What's really cool is that her lightsaber can turn into a staff. Nice. But I forgot what they were. Like, were they Sith mystics or something?
Valen, come on.
Oh, and one other detail I noticed, I mean, I didn't notice last time, was the troopers are the exact, the design, everything's exactly the same, but however, their armor's white instead of yellow like the other ones that we seen in the last trailer. So I was thinking like maybe these troopers are only loyal to her. Yeah, see? They're all white. So it's gotta be like those loyal to her. The toy, armor's all crushed. Knights at the Eternal Throne. So I mean, it was a good trailer, but however, in my opinion, it was not as good as the previous ones. Now, this one, from what I heard, Remembered Disorder, came out a while after the previous trailers came out. Like it's a lot more new.
Focus, Sahar.
I did it! Did you see?
Wow.
I know it is difficult to accept, but the Force has chosen you.
That's why you don't skip leg day.
Destroy this machine and all records of it.
Yes, Master Moore.
Malgus.
Malgus. Traitor.
Go, now!
Yeah, these guys are screwed against Malgus. And now she's gonna see the truth.
You're too late, Malgus. Focus, Tsar.
Now we get the full story of what happened that day.
I did it! Did you see? Wow.
Will you be taking both children?
No. The brother shows little connection with the Force. Zahar, the Force has chosen you.
The brother heard it, but she didn't, so she didn't know the truth.
I sense your past, Padawan.
Can't take her!
Your pain. Your fear. This is how the Sith and Jedi maintain control. Revealing the ways of the Force to some. And keeping it from others.
Zahar! Don't listen to him!
How many were left behind? So that the Jedi could play God.
Damn. Got the holocron.
Well done, young one. Now give it to me.
You could have saved my brother.
What?
Was I chosen by the Force? Or you?
Now's not the time.
Do you know what it is your master just destroyed?
Zahar, listen to me.
A machine built to find those the Jedi didn't deem worthy.
Silence! Give it to me. Now, Padawan!
It's not too late. Give me the plans.
No!
We can still find your brother.
I've only ever protected you. You must trust me.
Very well.
Zahar, I'm sorry.
The fact that she can hold out her own against Malgus.
All your life you've been in a cage, Padawan. When you're ready, break free.
Legacy of the Sith. So this one I'm not very familiar with, even till today. Alright guys, so we checked out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6 trailers. Return, Hope, Deceived, Sacrifice, Betrayed, and Disorder in that. So basically, we watched it in that order, and I did have a list of comments that you guys also put on here. Basically, like other questions. You guys asked me like which of the 6 did I like the most. Where is it? Okay, so which one of the 6 that I like the most? And for me personally, it would be Deceived because of that big battle at the temple. That is something that was amazing, and like I said, it's better than episodes 7 through 9 combined. And if I really had to choose a second one, I would probably go with... I probably actually would go with Sacrifice because it introduced a new faction that I never knew, which was the Eternal Empire. And seeing how they were strong enough to go toe-to-toe against like 2 factions instead of one, the Republic and the Sith, that is something that you really normally don't see, and they've been achieving lots of successes in battles and victories. The one that I really didn't like would be... Actually, I wouldn't say didn't like, I would say like the least would be maybe Disorder, the brand new one, because I mean, sure, it was cool, but however, it didn't really fit into the stories with the other 5, so that's why it was kind of like a little disconnected. Speaking of which, what I really liked about it was Malgus was pretty much in more in like half of them, and we saw his like entire story arc, like character arc of how he started off as an apprentice and worked all the way to like how he got into his mask, and also how he pretty much like ended up in, what was his title, like the Betrayer, and how he was like viewed as that in the trailer Disorder. So overall, it was great watching all 6 of them again, and what I really liked was the dialogue. You guys were right, the original dialogue is actually a lot better than the one that I saw a long time ago. And besides that, let's see, there was another thing you guys mentioned. One thing you also did mention was the abilities, but also you guys saying like how like 5-minute trailers are so much better than 2-hour movies. And the one thing I really do agree is I really wish that there was an Old Republic TV show, because there's so much content that could be shown. I mean, the trailers alone are amazing, and there could be like stories. We could see at least like 3 episodes created from each trailer. At least 3, maybe 5, depending on how long they are. So there's like so much content that could be used, and in my opinion, that is more effective and could be more entertaining than, you know, the Acolyte. But either way, all 6 trailers are amazing. Watch them out, rewatch them again. They're still amazing. And also, like I said, the main reason why I watched it again was because of the dialogues, since you guys said 2 trailers had different dialogues. But either way, they were really great, and I'm really happy I saw it again. So that's pretty much all I got for today, guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. And besides that, there's more Star Wars videos on the way. So until then, see you guys next time.